All right, everybody, happy leg day. Let's go ahead and get started with the warm up. We have total body extensions, knee huggers, side lunges, and hip rotations. Go ahead and start those. And while you guys do that, as always, we will explain your wonderful workout coming up for the next 30 minutes. So it is a leg day. We are going to show you the exercises, what you guys are going to be doing at home with the weighted bag. I will mention the modifications if you need to get rid of the leg day exercises. However, just for time purposes, we will not demonstrate them. And then we will start the workout. So we're going to go 4 rounds. We have 40 seconds of work, a 10-second transition. At the end of each round, we'll have a 30-second break. You can shake your legs out, grab a drink of water, and make sure you get your bands back on, because the first 4 exercises you are using your bands. That way you guys are prepared and ready to go for that next round. And then at the end of the 4th round, that break will be used to explain the finisher. So we won't cover that in this portion. We'll do it in the last break. Starting at the top with your bands, you're going to have them on right above your knees. You can do these weighted body weight. We're going to go regular squats. So if you have that band, make sure you're pushing those knees outwards. You don't want those knees caving in. Hip width, shoulder width in your feet. And you're going to if you have to have those toes pointed out slightly, that's okay. Everybody's hips are a little bit different. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. If you do not have a band, you guys are going to go speed squats. So if you don't have a band at home, you're just going to go nice and low into that squat, come all the way, or I'm sorry, 95% of the way up, keeping those knees soft, and then back down into those squats. If you need to get rid of all the squats, you're going to do Heisman's. And then we're going to go banded straight leg deadlift. So bands are going to be right up over your knees, and you're going to have your weighted bag or dumbbells. The form is exactly the same. Pushing those hips backwards, squeezing in those heels to get up. You're going to keep your back nice and straight. And then exhale on the way up. Make sure those shoulders are pulled back. If you don't have a band, you're just going to do your regular straight leg deadlift. So no change on that one. And then we're going to go into the banded square walk. So you're going to find a spot where you're going to be able to go into a square. If you have the band, you're going to want to bring your feet together, but not so close together that the band falls down. You can feel that tension loosen up. And when you're going forward and back, make sure you're not just rotating those hips backwards. You want to bring your feet in and then out. Don't just rotate the hips backwards. If you do not have a band, we're going to go down into that quadruped position, hands and knees. Again, if the bands cause you problems, these are what you guys are going to be doing in here as well. You're going to bring that leg up. You're going to have your leg straight. We're going to do those fire hydrants. Try to keep the leg as straight as you can for as long as you can. If you need to bend the knee and release that pressure from the hip, that is quite all right, and finish it up on that one. Do 5 or 10 on one side, switch, do 5 or 10 on the other. We don't want to go full 40 seconds on one side on these. And then we're going to flip it over. We got glute bridges. Same thing with or without the band. So we'll only demo it once because it's going to be the same without the band. You're going to bring your hips up off the floor. You want to bring them up so high that your shoulder blades start lifting off the ground. If you have the band, or even if you don't have the band, do a little extra pulse at the top of the movement, bringing those knees out. It's going to add a little bit of resistance to the work. If that hurts your lower back, don't worry about it. Just focus on your regular glute bridge. Once your range of motion is perfect, you can elevate or go weighted. Then we're going to go into the reverse lunge into step up. So you guys are going to focus on one side each round. You're going to step back into that reverse lunge, and then that same leg is going to swing forward, go up on the step, and then back down. So you're only using your right leg to do the motion, and we'll switch sides each round. If the reverse lunge bothers you, just do the step up. If the step up bothers you, just do the reverse lunge. And then if you need to do something all together, we're going to go jumping jacks instead. Sumo squats, nice wide stance. Toes are going to be pointed out 45 degrees. Hold your weight at the chest. Don't hold it underneath your body. It shortens your range of motion. You want to get those hips down below your knees. Don't let those knees cave in. Make sure that you are keeping them pressed out. Even think about it as you're going down. Push those knees outward and then back up. All right. Go ahead, get your bands on, and we will get started. You guys got a couple seconds to do that. Remember, our first exercise is those banded squats, otherwise speed squats at home, otherwise Heisman's if you need something different to do. All right, here we go, everybody. 40 seconds on the clock. We got 3, 2, let's go. Leg day underway. Awesome job. Make sure you guys are inhaling, exhaling on the way up, keeping that core nice and engaged. Back is straight. The minute you start feeling those knees cave in, and if you're holding a weight, set it off to the side. You guys are halfway there. Remember, 40 seconds. Oh, thank you. You're going to go ahead and go as heavy as you can and then work your way down. We got 10 seconds. We're going to go into those straight leg deadlifts. Stay with it all the way through. You're going to grab those dumbbells or your weighted bag. 2, 1. All right, here we go. Shake it out. 10 seconds. Grab those weights. Pull those shoulders back. Tuck them into your back pocket. 2, and go. Very good. Don't let those shoulders round forward. Shift the hips back instead of the shoulders down. Very good. Keep those shoulders pulled back all the way down. There you go. Nicely done. Don't let those backs round. Halfway there. Nicely done. Sometimes the heavier weight you use, the easier these straight leg deadlifts are. So if you find that you're struggling with the form, grab a heavier weight. See if that helps. Remember, at home, if you do not have a band, exactly the same thing. We're going to go banded square walks next. 3, 2, and banded square walks. At home, you have those straight leg fire hydrants. At here, if you're not using those bands, same thing. 2, 1, here we go. Very good. Make sure you're bringing those legs out and in when you're going backwards. Nicely done. Keep those knees soft. You don't want those legs locked. Don't be all the way down in that full squat if you're unable to keep that chest up and you feel those heels pulling off the ground. We got 10 seconds, you guys. Keep going. We're going to go into that glute bridge. Remember, I want you challenging yourself today with that little pulse at the top if you can. 3, 2, and down on the ground. We got those glute bridges. All right, knees are apart. 2, 1, toes are pointed up to the floor. Don't let those feet go flat. Point your toes up. Very good. Nicely done. Remember, you want to almost touch the floor with that lower back on your way up or on your way back down to reset. Nicely done. Almost there, you guys. We're going to take the band off in 15 seconds. Same thing at home. You are doing these without the bands, perhaps. Go ahead, try that pulse at the top. You're just going to move those knees outward. 5 seconds. We got those reverse lunge step-ups. 2, 1. All right, reverse lunge into that step-up. Remember, focusing on one side each round. If you cannot do the reverse lunge, take it out. 2, 1. Go. If you cannot do the step up, if you do not have a step up, take it out. Just focus on that reverse lunge, still on one side. We're going to fatigue out that muscle. Reverse lunge, swing it right through that step up. Nicely done. I see 2 people challenging themselves with some extra dumbbells. Very good. That's the way to do your first round. Make it as hard as you can. We got 12 seconds and we're going to go into that final exercise, sumo squats. I bet you guys at home are using your extra weights. I know you. You guys are hardcore. We got 3, 2, and sumo squats. All right, nice wide stance. Toes are pointed out. Remember, hold the weight at your chest. You're going to get more benefit out of that. And go. You want to get those hips lower than those knees. If you feel your knees caving in, go ahead, narrow your stance up just a little bit. Perfect. Nicely done. So many improvements to our squats today, you guys. I love it. Halfway there. Remember, we're going to go into that break after this. We got 15 seconds. Set back into the squat. Don't just bend those knees. Think about your hips leading the movement. We got last 8. Nicely done. We're going to take our break. 4, 2, and breathe. All right, shake those legs out. Grab a drink of water. Get those bands on. We're going to start back with those banded squats. We got 20 seconds. Shake those legs out. Little drink of water if you need it. All right, 15 seconds. If you haven't started putting your bands on, now's the time to do so. Banded squats or speed squats or Heisman's. Nice big deep breath. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Very good. Nicely done. Get that full range of motion. Awesome job. Remember, bend at the hips first. Push your hips backwards and then go down. Narrow hip to shoulder width. There you go. 10 seconds. All the way through. We're going to go straight leg deadlifts after this. 2, 1. Nicely done. All right, straight leg deadlifts with or without that band. Don't let those knees cave in. Use that band. Go for a little added work. You want to have to push those knees out. You're going to hit your glutes in a completely different way. Nicely done. Stay focused. Remember, pull those shoulders back, tuck them in your pocket. Keep that back nice and flat as you go down. Halfway there. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. We're going to keep that lower back nice and safe. Shift those hips back. Nicely done. We got 5 more seconds, and we're going to go into those square walks again, or you got those straight leg fire hydrants. Here we go. Either the square walks or the fire hydrants in that quadruped position. 3, 2, and go. Very good. Remember, when you're going forward and back, you do not want those feet to stay together. You want to step in, step out. Nicely done. Very good. Almost there, you guys. Fire hydrants, stay in that steady quadruped position. Don't rotate those hips. Don't rotate those shoulders. Let those hips do the work. We got 3, 2, 1. Are they burdened yet? All right, glute bridges. Here we go. You get to take your band off after this one. And go. Remember, keep those knees apart. Keep the resistance in the band. And then once you get up to the top of the glute bridge, I want you pushing those knees out even further for as long as you can. It's going to get to the point where you're not going to be able to do it, especially if you have a band on. And that's okay, but get that work in while you can. You're going to take the band off after this if you have one, and get up on your feet for those reverse lunges with the step ups on your opposite side. 10 seconds left, you guys. Don't hold your breath. Breathe. Keep your heels pressed into the ground. That's going to activate the whole backside. And done. All right, slip that band off, up on your feet. You do not start leg. We got 5. Left leg. 3, 2, and go. Grab 2 dumbbells. Otherwise, 1 dumbbell at your chest. Very good. Again, if that reverse lunge starts bothering you, take it out. If the step up bothers you, take it out. Just focus on one or the other. Otherwise, you guys have jumping jacks if you need that modification. That's it. Good push. 10 seconds left. We got those sumo squats coming up. We got 4, 2. All right. Sumo squats to finish up round 2. Here we go. Toes are pointed out. Same thing. You're pushing those hips backwards, down. Don't think about bending your knees. Think about pushing those hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Nicely done. Make sure you're squeezing those glutes on the way up. Very good. Absolutely perfect. We got 15. Last 10. Almost there, you guys. We're heading into a break. Don't stop early. We got 3, 1. Nicely done. All right, 30 seconds. Breathe. Shake those legs out. Get those bands back on. Remember, we don't start late. So if it takes you 15 seconds to get on the bands, you should start right now. We got 15 seconds left. We're going to go back to those banded squats at home, or anybody without the band. You got speed squats or Heisman's. Here we go. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Round 3. All right. You are halfway through the leg circuit. You got 2 rounds down. You know what that means? Your legs are warmed up. They're fatigued. This is the round where your muscles are going to start seeing that change. So if you have been holding back and you need to start challenging yourself, these last 2 rounds are where you're going to do it. Grab that weight. Go deeper in that range of motion. It's not about speed. It's about how close to that proper form you can get. We got 7 seconds. Nicely done. Give me 2 more. And awesome job. Grab those dumbbells. We got the straight leg deadlifts. Pull those shoulders back. Lock them into place. It doesn't matter how close those weights get to your ankles, and go. It's all about if you can keep that back nice and straight. If those shoulders start rounding at your knees, then that's your range of motion, because at that point, all the work leaves your backside and goes into your lower back. Once that back rounds, you can feel the change in your body. Very good. Keep those shoulders back. Perfect. Nicely done. Very good. We got 10 seconds left. Last 5, 2, 1, and square walks or fire hydrants. Again, if you have to take that band off for whatever reason, it might be pulling on your lower back. Fire hydrants will be your alternative. Go. Remember, police your area. You should be able to get 2, 2, 2, 2 all the way around. Nicely done. Focus on squeezing your glutes, guys. Don't just walk around that square. Squeeze your glutes. Keep that core nice and tight. Let it burn. Do not shy away from that burn. That's where the magic happens. That's what we spend those last 2 rounds finding, is that burn. We're down to 5 seconds, you guys. Fire through it. 2, 1, and let's go into those glute bridges. Remember, heels are on the ground. Toes are pointed up. 3, 1, and go. Range of motion can depend on where your heels are. If you feel like your range of motion is too short, push your heels out a little bit. They don't have to be right up underneath your knees, especially if you have long femurs and short calf muscles. Say it like me. You got to adjust the position of your feet. Make it work for your body. There's only a few things that you have to focus on: getting those shoulder blades up off the floor and pushing through those heels, regardless of where they're at. We got 8 seconds. Nicely done. Almost there. 2, 1. Bring it up to your feet. Reverse lunge into that step up right leg, or whatever leg you started with. 4. Don't be late, guys. Grab your weights. 2, 1. Very good. Remember, a couple of different ways you guys can challenge yourself. Grab some heavier weights, deeper range of motion, taller box. Awesome. You got it halfway there, you guys. We only got 1 round left after these coming up sumo squats. We got to get those legs on fire if they're not already. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Don't slow down. 40 seconds does not mean you get to go slow. 40 seconds means you got plenty of time for that drop set. 2, 1, shake it out. All right, sumo squats. Same thing. Again, adjust your form for your body. 2, 1, and go. If you notice when you go down into those sumo squats, your knees cave in, bring your feet together a little bit. Still keep your toes pointed out. That's the main portion of the sumo squat. Very good. If you notice the weight is pulling your chest over, get rid of the weight. Focus on engaging that core so you cannot drop forward in that chest. We got 15 seconds. Keep it going, you guys. You got this. We're going to go into a break. 7 seconds. You got time for 3 more beautiful sumo squats. 3, 1. All right. Get those bands on one last time. Those of you at home, while you're breathing, getting a drink of water, I am going to give you the word of day. It is karma. If you guys heard me talking at the beginning of the session, you know how sore my legs are. So this is karma. I can't even trust fall. Whew, 10 seconds. We're going to go back to those banded squats. Last round, word of the day, karma. We got 4, 3, 2, and last time through. Last round. It is the best round, you guys. What are you going to do with it? Last opportunity on these exercises today. Keep those knees pressed up against the band. Remember, you are pushing back in those hips. If you struggle with your squat form, think about setting in a chair. You're going to push those hips back. And as you push those hips back, those knees will want to bend. And you go with it. Don't let those knees go forward. We got 10 seconds. All it takes is just a little bit paying attention to those details. Last 5, 3, 1. Done with that one. All right, we got those straight leg deadlifts. Remember, listen to your body. The minute your shoulders start rounding, that's your range of motion. 2, 1, go. Couple different things you can try. You can try heavier weights. That way you really have to focus about shifting that weight into your glutes and hamstrings to help you get up. Sometimes if we grab too light of a weight, our backside doesn't have to work. Our lower back can handle it by itself. Or grab one weight between 2 hands and see if you can keep those shoulder blades together that way. We got 12 seconds. Almost there, you guys. Gonna have this other exercise knocked off is done. We got 4, 2, and all right, we got those square walks or fire hydrants one final time. Here we go. 3, 1, hit it. 40 seconds. Whichever one of these you're doing, the square walks, the fire hydrants, you're going to feel that burn. I want you to embrace it. Every time that burn gets in mentally, we want to stop and protect our body. This is where I need you to push through. Work through that burn. That's where you're going to get the results that we're looking for. Remember, Fit Body Focus this week is you get what you work for. Work for those results and they will come. We got 10 seconds all the way through. Very good. We got 4, 2, and nicely done. We're done with that one. We got the glute bridges. If you still can, add that pulse in. Remember, if you have the band on, 3, 2, 1, your knees should not be together. You should already have those bands apart. And then pulse at the top if you can. If not, it's 4th round. I understand. Very good. Awesome job, you guys. We get to take the bands off after this. We got one more round of those reverse lunges into the step-ups. And then we got sumo squats. And then we got that finisher. What? 15 seconds. Keep going, you guys. Push through those heels. All the way through. Let it burn. Enjoy that burn. Embrace that burn. We got 4, 2, nicely done. All right, take those bands off. Last time through those reverse lunge to step ups, however, format you are doing 2, 1. If you have taken the step ups out, just focus on those reverse lunges. If you've taken the reverse lunges out, focus on the step ups. Just make sure you are doing them correctly. Always challenge yourself with that extra weight. You can always set it aside as those legs fatigue. 40 seconds. Nicely done, you guys. We got those sumo squats coming up for one last round. Awesome job. Those of you joining us later today, love you, miss you. Let me know how you're doing. We got 4, 2, and final sumo squats, final exercise, 40 seconds, and then we're going to go into that finisher. Go. All right. You got it, you guys. Exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down. Make sure you're pushing those hips backwards. Don't worry about bending your knees. They will bend. The minute you think about bending your knees is when they're going to shift in front of those toes. Keep that chest up nice and high. 15 seconds left. And we're going to go into that finisher. Stay with it. Keep that core nice and tight. We got 5, 3, 1. All right. Nicely done, you guys. That circuit part is finished. Finisher. We're going to do Punisher squats. How those work? Again, you can do Punisher leg lifts as well if you need to get out of those squats. Same format. You're going to do the actual movement of the exercise for 20 seconds. So 20 seconds of squats or 20 seconds of leg lifts. And then when that timer beeps, we're going to go into the hold. So squats, you're holding the bottom of the squat. Make sure that chest is up. You're not, you want your hips even with your knees. If you're doing the leg lift, you're going to hold about 3 inches above the ground. And then we're going to do that 5 rounds. All right, here we go. Starting round 1 of those Punisher squats. Again, you guys can challenge yourself. You can start with the band, you can start with the weight, and work your way down through those 5 rounds. Here we go. 3, 1, round 1, all the way down. The biggest thing is going to be the hold. I need you holding a squat, not holding a deadlift. We got 9 seconds. Very good. Exhale up, inhale down. Get ready for that hold. 2, 1, and hold. Down at the bottom. Chest up, guys. You're looking at the wall. Where your eyes go, your chest follows. Hips down. 3, don't come up. 2, don't come up. 1, and squat. Right into it. All right. Leg lifts. You're keeping that core nice and tight. You got your ankles flexed. At that hold, you can go into little scissors if you would like to make it a little bit more challenging. 4, 3, 1, hold. Drop all the way down, sit back into those heels. Use your arms as counterbalance if you need. Almost there, you guys. Don't come up. Don't come up. 1, and squat. Round 3. All right, you might start feeling dizzy when you come up out of that squat hold. Shake those legs out. 2, 3 seconds, and then go back into those squats. It's just your body rushing all the blood down to those legs. That means you're working hard. We got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and hold. Breathe. Don't hold your breath in those holds. You want to breathe through them. Keep going. Nicely done. 3, 2, and squat. All right, round 4. We only got 2 rounds left. 2, 20-second squats. 10-second holds times 2. That now you're down to less than a minute of work to go. We got 5 seconds. Get ready for that hold. 2, hold. All right, 1 more round, you guys. Sit down lower, lower. Get that chest up higher. Challenge yourself. 3, 2, and last round. Oh, it is the best round, you guys. Keep it going. Focus on your form. Focus on your breathing. It does not have to be speed squats. 9 seconds left. We're going to go into that final hold. Stay with it. 3, 1, and hold. Last 10 seconds-ish. Keep holding. Keep holding. You guys got this. Keep holding. Woo! We got 5 seconds. What? Keep it going. We got 3, 2, 1, done. Nicely done, you guys. Little added, little hold there. You guys are amazing. Karma. Oh, yeah, Karma. I'm going to pay for that. Karma. Woo, I don't learn my lessons. All right, we're going to go into extended lunge. 1 knee is down, 1 foot forward. You're going to lean away from the knee that's on the ground. Nice big deep breath. Lean, squeeze your glutes. If you still need a deeper stretch, you're going to lift those arms up overhead, but be careful. You may not, if you have tight hip flexors, you may not want to lift those hands up overhead. Each time you release that breath, I want you to deepen that stretch just a little bit further, squeeze a little bit harder, lean a little bit further. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and switch to the opposite side. Same thing, opposite side. Again, lean, squeeze, reach. Tomorrow for your workout, it is upper body. We're going to have weighted bag or dumbbells. And again, there is a step up. You can use like a 12-inch surface if you have one. If not, we can always do a different exercise. But other than that, that's all you will need. Then we're going to go into the hurdler stretch. Janae's already in it. So one leg straight, one knee bent with the foot along the inside. And then you reach down to as far into that straight leg as you can. It may be your ankle, your shin, or you can get down all the way to your foot. Oh my gosh, I just had a heart attack that I forgot to record, and that means I would have to do leg day, and I wouldn't make it, but it is recording. Oh my God. Oh, that would have been definitely karma. Go ahead, switch to the other side. I broke out into a cold sweat. Oh, make sure you're nice, big, deep breath. Tomorrow is Friday. We got upper body and some core. Saturday, we're back to full body. I hope everybody has a great rest of their day.